Hello, hello, this is Pixie again. Some other area of research is, I don't know what people know about the past with things like the Sumerians and even back further than that, the Anunnaki, and that the idea of two bloodlines was a shift of the power. One was a technological, one was a warfare dominance, and that's why you got like eagle put into things like legal and all this other stuff. They're remnants of a much older society, and the shift of power is still there. So where these entities are now, I don't know, or they just make up a fabric of us. But what we've got now is, so let's see, Enlil Enki. Now I think Enki made us, so he's a scientist. So Enlil would be the warfare in individual of dominance and division and everything else, order and all this sort of stuff. And the science is more reptilian in nature, or it's, well, to be honest, it's more, you see the snake relationship to everything, seeds and snakes, and even the way plants are and the way things seed and everything else. But anyway, what we've got going on is that America is very much the Enlil's side of things, and I think there's something about the names as well. There's things about the what the names actually mean in America. So there's something quite interesting about the region anyway. But where you've got Enki's region, it would appear to be waking up is in China. Now China is, so with this Illuminati division, so you've got the power base of finance is in the UK, and the war side of it, the war arm, is in the US. There's the Vatican have always had an involvement in the religious and spiritual side of things. They've always had their kind of fingers in the pies, influence in that, and also things that have come under the branch of religion, such as psychedelic drugs and things that would basically enhance the mind, spirituality of people, and also the health, because there was this thing about the ownership of souls, and souls being a container for your spirit, which is divine order of God or something like that. Yeah, the Grand Order of the Divinity or something like that. It's quite old stuff, and which is God. So it's a galactic order actually as well. And with Enki, so we're now at the New Age. So we've done the Aquarius thing, and now we're entering to a point where the Enki's region is China, and so they've been quite suppressed in their own way, but they seem to be waking up, and you're going to get a lot more genetic research and stuff coming from them. They're going to have tailored humans, so you're going to have new different human species coming out of this place, which might sound frightening, but we've already been doing something with a form of warfare because of the influence of the US as well, and things like vaccines have a mixed response. I'm really not too sure. I mean, I had a neighbour, he's not the most brightest of individuals, but he was literally saying that he keeps on going hot and cold, and a week ago he had a vaccine, and since then he hasn't been very well. So it seems strange you get a vaccine and you're actually ill. It's giving you a predisposition to be sick for a while, which doesn't make any sense. You'd think you'd take something that'd help you. So what else is going in with the vaccine? And is it also the market, which goes back into the Vatican? I mean, people live longer, people are not dying, they become an issue because of society, what they need. I think long term there needs to be plans. People just need to be honest, government. Say, look, this is the amount of resources we've got and growth. Okay, we can't really cater for a growing population by this marginal amount. You know, I mean, there is resources out there, but there's a point where people have to take responsibility. You know, you can't have 10 children and expect the state to support them. You can probably have one or two, and that's with working parents. So it's finding a balance there. And I mean, you can't always guarantee work, but then you need trade skills, you need other skills that you can use to make money out of in order to keep your family going. So it's a very heavily much a social responsibility that we need for each other and for this planet. There seems to be an issue whereby I was watching one program with my client, and it's just got endless charities on there. Endless charities, this charity, that charity. I mean, it's great giving money and support to different charities, but it seems endless. Why aren't people doing more stuff? Why are their kids so abused? What is going on? Why are people abusing animals? And things like that. It seems like there should be some, if somebody comes across a problem, what are they doing to intervene with it? Are they supporting these people? And it's difficult to read it right, because sometimes you're wrong, you don't always get it wrong. You don't always get it right, I should say. And, these sort of situations you come across in your life anyway. So, it's just one of these things. So even I've got to look at how do I move forward, and what's the best for support. I mean, I don't mind giving time to help in charity stuff. That's probably better. Giving time to a centre or a cause whereby you deliver some support directly to the person is probably more important to me than just raising money and throwing it. I mean, staff and everyone else need to live, and you need to support them financially to keep things going. But it just doesn't make sense at certain points, So trying to find these solutions to problems in the long term, and there's different resources. There's rich people out there. I just get this feeling that the rich just keep on sucking us dry, and setting out these things in place, like all this poverty stuff, and angled it towards the people. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people will watch box sets, but I'm sure they will probably put things in place where you've got to watch certain adverts or something associated with box sets and stuff like that. And even YouTube's got their adverts, but the adverts is a part of the conditioning. So to break programmed conditioning is more difficult. However, they like people suppressed by TV. And I wonder if the rich people actually watch TV. So sometimes it's best to sort of switch off from the box all the time. I mean, there's some great programs to watch and stuff. It's just that if you're on it all the time, you may be kind of leaving your reality behind. There's nothing wrong with going out for a walk, get some fresh air, connecting with nature. That's really one of the things as well. And so it'd be interesting the way developments are from China. And if they've got the go-ahead and the power base, but also as individuals, what you invest in. I mean, if you invest in a thing in China, okay, you might think, well, I might lose my money, it might go, or whatever. But if they're a growing power base, you're supporting that kind of the connection with something like Enki. If you buy weapons, that's fine. If you're protecting yourself, and you're doing stuff like that, but obviously you've got to be quite responsible about it. However, that's a part of the war arm in this Illuminati structure. So now we've got this technological base. So who manages above that and says, you're allowed to have this, you're allowed to have that. You've kind of reached a certain level, technological level, your society. And I think there's possibly, like you say, there's always this other agenda out there. I mean, is there an alien influence? Is it just a technologically advanced human side of society that went into hiding and re-emerged and then reinstated their own power structures, integrating in there? So it's kind of an in-earth thing, during some of the cataclysms. But they kept the power and knowledge to themselves, and then they've just basically been controlling everyone else because they want to be this elite structure. And whatever happened when it all broke down, who knows? So anyway, this is Piggy sign off, and have a good one.